Welcome to Sam Outside. I'm Sam and I'm outside. Using my intuition, right? There are walks that I go on with my dog where, yeah, whether it's time or weather or the conditions, where, I come in with a plan and normally we have a little bit of a routine, right? Because we're following trails or paths, there's a little network of trails. And sometimes I come in with a plan. I'm like, I don't have time for this. I'm going to do that. But sometimes things change. And it helps having the dog. Sometimes let the dog guide the walk. That's where he wants to go. Yeah, let's do that. But there are other times where it's a feeling, right? Like, yeah, we can go this way instead of that way. And other times, um, it's a body radar thing. All right, call it intuition, but it's something saying maybe stop. Right? There's a reason nature might be giving me cues, whether it's a bird song, a call, whether it's a set of tracks, maybe it's the dog itself, right? He'll stop, I'll stop. There's a reason for it. In forest therapy, that is a um, philosophy that you should be guided by nature, right? You should be guided by the experience and follow your heart. And as a forest therapy guide, um, the guide is responsible for holding the vessel of all those things that are going to help participants become more deeply immersed. So they're going to have the first aid kit and have they recommend wilderness first aid training, wilderness first responder training, which I have, first aid instructor as well. They hold the vessel for timing. All right, I don't want to be here all day, but at the same time, I don't want to be able to cut it short unless there's other circumstances where I might call for that for safety. But there are moments when we want to break up the practice and let participants just literally follow their own path, be guided by their body radar, right hand on the heart, and just sort of pivot. And for one reason or another, they'll be guided toward a tree. Maybe it's an opening. It's just, and we're inviting them to follow their feelings and let nature guide them. Maybe it's following bird song or the fractals of light, the heat. But their footsteps will guide them for one reason or another. And that's what gives each participant their own experience. And there are moments where they get to drive their own hike and get to carve their own forest therapy experience. So we have opportunities to make those small decisions every day. And for one reason or another, I can't explain it, but I just decided to, or I decided not to. And it led to a different outcome that was part of our plan, right? I know we all experienced that. Even in the grocery store, and it's like, oh, I didn't plan on picking this up, but yeah, I'm going to put that on the list, right? It's an impulse. But in nature, out in the forest, once you become immersed, once you allow time and opportunity to guide the experience, different options and possibilities emerge. So I've been surprised more than once about a choice I made or didn't make that led me to what I call a nature moment, right? A discovery off path that I didn't think. And I walked these trails 1,000 times or more. And I will always be astonished or surprised by things I didn't notice, whether it's a newly emerging fungus or a set of tracks, a tree species that I didn't even know was here. So I'm surprised sometimes that, I'm like, oh, there is a white oak that I didn't know was a member of this forest community. Well, I'm glad I found that, right? Just options. So don't be afraid to use your intuition. Be guided by your heart. Right? We have it. We can't explain it. It's a sixth sense, if you will, but that's a strong part of the nature connection. Allowing nature, allowing allowing more than the brain and the plan guide you. Just be open to the experience. Just be open to something outside of your focus to guide you, take your steps. And with time and experience, that sixth sense, that other awareness serves you well, right? Especially, you know, when we're reading people, reading animals. Yeah. Just take a moment. That might require you to slow down a little bit. Actually stop, right? So I do have the pleasure of working with other people in the camping and outdoor industry. And sometimes it's referred to as a teachable moment, right? I've got a plan, I've got a task, and the chemistry of the group, maybe it's the weather, that'll just guide my lesson in a different direction, right? Got to be open to that. So it's a feeling, and it's the awareness that the moment could be different if I let go of my plan, if I let go, be open to the concept of being pliable. It's a Tom Brady reference. Just let your heart guide you. And when you start doing that in other aspects of your life, you'll get a feeling, yeah, that's not a good decision, right? I've had enough. Let's move on. And sometimes it means going against the grain, it means not being pressured. It's coming to peer pressure, right? Sticking to yourself, right? Knowing thyself. But there is a voice inside us, conscience, that helps sculpt our lives. And the more time you spend in nature, that voice, the life that's in the forest, that's around you, that you can learn to become a part of, does that. And it'll creep its way into other aspects of your life. Your interactions with friends, with family. For me, sometimes it means listening to my dog. But use your heart, use your intuition, use your body radar. It's guiding you for a reason. You have to listen to it, right? And with time and practice, more often than not, it'll lead you in the right direction. So that's what led me to start doing this. Didn't think about it, just pulled out my phone one day and shared my thoughts and hopes, and sent my first video out into the ether. And then I started to learn about this format, and it's led to some great opportunities, some great connections. So for those people who have had the courage to comment and share, I'm grateful for all the subscriptions, for all the connections, the comments, the shares. And yeah, I don't think about why some videos do better than others, because every one of them helps fill my cup. And I do it because it feels good. I do it because there's a calling in me to share, and it's been a long time coming. So follow that voice, right? Use your body radar in all aspects of your life. Listen to your intuition. It's there for a reason, right? Go outside. Find the difference for yourself. Appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.